I got started running basically because it was in my family. My parents, when I was little, were doing marathons. My sister was a really good runner, and I just wanted to do anything that she did because I thought she was the coolest.
Kid sister Ann's talent soon became evident.
And at some point, I was beating everybody in the school every year, and so I just kind of knew that that was something I was good at.
During Ann's freshman year, the NCAA introduced the steeplechase event for women, a run that presents 28 barriers runners have to jump over, 7 water jumps, and covers just under 2 miles.
So when my coach asked me if I wanted to do that, starting as a freshman, I was like, heck yeah, let's be a part of something new.
Her grit and desire to compete earned her multiple college conference titles.
I think what's really core to my sports journey was my experience doing the 3,000 meter steeplechase. I needed an outlet for a little bit of that orneriness, and steeplechase gave that to me. And so fast forward to my senior year, I had kind of a breakout season at Nebraska and qualified for the Olympic trials at the NCAA championships. I hit the time qualifier. The Olympic trials was the best day of my life. I was ranked 12th out of 12, and I ended up winning and setting an American record.
However, there was no team to make. The event was not yet offered for women in the Olympics.
And so I would say that was the first time in my life that I hit a barrier due to my gender. I mean, my childhood dream of going to the Olympics could have been true, and all of a sudden it was not. It was a wake-up call that I needed to be active in pursuing equality where I could.
Gaffigan rallied other female steeplechase runners across the U.S. to prove the women's steeplechase was Olympic worthy. The hard work paid off in 2008 when the women's steeplechase became an official Olympic event.
I competed until then, I ran the Olympic trials, made it to the final, and just didn't have the day that I had in 2004. And some other women did, and they went on to be the first team for the United States.
Her personal Olympic journey was over, but the future of the women's steeplechase was just beginning.
I can say that while I would have loved to be an Olympian, you can't duplicate the experience of being able to be a part of that new frontier.
Ann uses her fighting spirit in her professional career. Today, as a woman in the male-dominated industry of technology, Ann still faces obstacles.
I think sometimes when I've experienced barriers in my career due to being a woman, I didn't even realize it at the time.
Barriers like receiving doubt, questions, and pushback from male peers when presenting software programs she developed.
They couldn't comprehend that me, a blonde white girl, could build a very, very complicated software platform by myself, So when I would get the question multiple times, you built this by yourself? Well, who helped you?
Ann believes women in Kansas City, when supported by each other and male allies, have what it takes to break down the barriers caused by gender bias and equality. As Chief Operating Officer for United Way of Greater Kansas City, she's in an even better position to advocate and support women across the metro.
And I would just love to see Kansas City be a leader in supporting women, supporting children, in every way that they can, and really being a pioneer in that aspect.